Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry with Simpler Trading, and in tonight's video, I'm going to spend a few minutes recapping with you what we did last Wednesday. So in these videos, I try to bring you actionable ideas in the moment as best I can. So when we were working with this idea, it actually was the Wednesday of last week. We had XHB that closed at 65.76, and on that closing price, just pointing out the idea that you can see the bit of the ledge here, or call it what you like, basically the point that it needs to break. And when you can have a squeeze that coincides with that, the idea that directional movement is getting ready to unfold makes a lot of sense. So on that move, you've now fallen, trading just below the 61 price point. As you work with your targets, this is to say that two of the primary targets have been made. The first target is a break of the lows. The second target is the 1272 extension. And then the final target, where I actually think you start to watch for the potential of some bottoming, is here at 58.83. So nice break in that to begin the move that we were looking for. And then the other names inside of it, key concepts to remember, because again, this was the date of the 30th that I'm recapping with you, and you can see how that was such a bad day for Restoration Hardware. It had 3 more sessions that it sold off. 3 can be kind of a magic number to watch after these earnings moves. It usually gives you enough time to shake out anyone that is going to be shaken out. But then the really interesting part of what I am always studying is the reversion to the mean. Right? You have those 3 days where the move is digested, then you have this really sharp snap back, but where do you fail? Right at the mean, that daily 21 EMA, and then we're right back well off of it as the momentum of the squeeze continues to roll lower. And I believe that Restoration Hardware is still on track for down there into the 250 area. And then finally, we had Home Depot at 308, and that printed down into 294 today. So right at a week, and really some pretty solid spots to be working these bearish swing trades. And then of course, when you make your fresh 52-week low, it's a little bit of a mixed bag, because everyone that's bought it in the past year is losing money, and that kind of a feeling can really exaggerate the break. So it could move much lower, but if you've been positioned in this from last week, those fresh lows are where you want to look at, locking up your gains, because you do not want to sit through another move back into the mean, right? That would be very normal inside the scope of a trending market, is that, after you make some targets like this, you could bounce back into here, and you just don't want to give that up after having such a solid weekly move. So these are a few of the spots that I've been most directly focused after having those come through today. I'm probably going to go into a little bit of cash and see what we can get out of the S&Ps tomorrow, and then we'll start setting up the next round of trades from there. So you'll have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you in the next free video. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.